truly hope that the message I'm sharing inspires and motivates you to improve your life. Now let's get to the point. So the topic of today's video is going to be love yourself first because it's the best love. I want to address this topic because I believe that all of us, or maybe the majority of us, find it hard to cultivate and practice self-love. And on top of that, we have that critical inner voice that makes it even harder for us to deal with things when we're already feeling down or when we're already being hard on ourselves. At least I know I do. My critical voice can be a pain in the ass from time to time. So first I want to get a bit deeper into what self-love actually is, and after that I'll give you 7 things you can do to start loving yourself a bit more. So before we practice self-love, we need to understand what it is, right? So what exactly is self-love? So if you Google the word self-love, you find lots of different definitions, but it can mean something different to each person because we all have different ways of taking care of ourselves. But I found a definition that, in my opinion, sums it up perfectly. Self-love is a state of appreciation for oneself that grows from actions that support our physical, psychological, and spiritual growth. It also means having a high regard for your own well-being and happiness, taking care of your own needs and not sacrificing your well-being to please others. Last but not least, not settling for less than you deserve. So basically what this means is you prioritize your needs by taking the necessary actions on a daily or weekly basis to take care of these needs. By doing this, you help yourself grow in a spiritual, physical, and psychological way. You do not sacrifice your own well-being to please other people and forget about your own needs. So maybe after hearing this, you're like, that's great and all, but I have a full-time job, I have a kid, my cat and my dog needs attention too.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
And I get it, but if it's important for you, you'll find a way, even if it's just 10 minutes a day. So before we get into 7 of the things you can do to start practicing self-love, I want to say that it's important not to try to implement all of these things at once. Make sure you choose like 2 or 3 of these, and once they become a habit, you can start choosing 2 or 3 more to add to your daily routine. Alright, so let's get into it. So the first thing you can start doing to practice self-love is make a commitment to yourself and promise yourself that this is going to be a part of your daily routine from now on. Make sure you keep this promise to yourself. Like I said before, even if it's just 10 minutes a day. Oftentimes we tend to prioritize other people instead of prioritizing ourselves, and it always seems easier to keep a promise to someone else than to ourselves. So make sure that you keep this commitment and promise, because if you do this, you start trusting yourself more, and this will give your self-confidence a boost. If you don't, you're actually sending out a message into the universe that your needs are not important. And what then happens is you start getting that reflected back to you in your life. Alright, so number 2 is get regular exercise. I cannot stress this enough. Make sure you get some type of exercise or activity, I should say, done every single day. It can be a walk in your neighborhood, lifting weights, basketball. The perfect combo is lifting weights and some type of cardio. What matters is that it gets your heart rate up and that you feel good doing it, so you can do it on a regular basis. This will help to boost your mood and self-esteem. And also, you get in great shape, so who doesn't want that, right? Number 3, be mindful about what you consume. And this doesn't only apply to the content you watch on a daily basis, but also to what you eat. So prioritize healthy foods, eat slow, and focus on the taste and texture of what you're eating. It makes your food taste a lot better, and it becomes a whole nother experience. About the content consumption, make sure you watch content that align with your goals. So as an example, if you want to lose weight, follow social media of people who have accomplished losing weight or that inspire you to eat healthier. This way you get exposed to reminders every day that will motivate you to reach your goals. The 4th thing you can do to start loving yourself a bit more is journaling and meditation. Basically, you can compare these two. The difference is that journaling is more of an active form of meditation, and you write things and get them off your chest. While meditation, you sit still for a couple of minutes and you learn that you should just let your thoughts be. Find which one that works best for you, or you can just do both. Me personally, I do both, and I can say that it really works wonders. So number 5 is prioritize good hygiene. This includes things such as take a shower every day, brush your teeth, floss, take care of your hair and your skin, use perfume. Also make sure that you wear clean and well-fitting clothes. Smelling good and looking good will help you feel good about yourself. Number 6, don't be afraid to ask for help. Let's say you notice that you keep getting into the same situations. It might be in friendships, relationships. That right there is a pattern. A great way to get rid of these patterns is to ask for help. So you might want to talk to a counselor. By doing this, you get another perspective of the things that are happening to you, and these people can actually help you see things in a different way and give you some tools that you can work with to actually make sure that you don't get into the same situations over and over again. Once you start thinking differently, you start noticing that everything around you changes also. So don't be afraid to ask for help. Actually, that means that you're strong and that you're willing to be open to learn new things. All right, last but not least, and that is number 7, normalize reading books. So I always say the best investment you can make is the investment in you. By reading books, you acquire so much more knowledge than scrolling on social media every single day or the whole day. Find books that are of your interest. I recommend self-help books, books about spirituality, how to change your mindset, even fitness books. If you don't like reading, I suggest start with 5 to 10 pages a day, and this is a great way to actually ease yourself into it. So those were the 7 things you can start doing today to start practicing self-love. So I hope you found value in today's video. If so, don't forget to hit the like button. Also subscribe so you don't miss any upload. See you in the next one.